to explain this. This should be common sense and general knowledge. If you see a woman that's upset, why would you ever tell her to calm down? There has never been a woman in the history of women that has ever calmed down when someone told her to calm down. You're asking for a problem.
Chill.
I just saw a TikTok of a girl who was saying she thinks girls who just assume that they're going to marry rich are absolutely delusional because rich men only want rich women and you have to have something to offer, blah, 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 blah. I strongly disagree. If you genuinely believe that, I feel like it's very, very possible. And I have observed in my lifetime many, many girlies dating well above their social class, regular girls dating super rich guys. It's very possible. And I would say it is kind of more of like a fake it until you make it type of thing. Like they're going to the right places to be seen in the right places. They're investing all their money into like looking their best, wearing the right clothes, that kind of thing. Like you obviously do need a little bit of money to present yourself in the right way because a rich man's not going to want to show up with a girlie who looks like a Shein billboard, you know, a Shein poster girl. But you can absolutely give literally anyone the impression that you're from the right social class with how you act, how you dress, how you present yourself, your hobbies, what you do with your life. Like so possible. And the point of the story is don't let anyone tell you that you can't marry rich. If you want to marry rich, you'll marry rich.
Yo, shout out to Caesar.
Delusional. She thinks she's gonna get a millionaire. She thinks she's gonna get a high value man by faking it till she makes it, she says. She's trying to put the rollers in her hair and look like she's a bad bitch. As a man, you could never be this delusional. If you lived in your house and you was fat, the world, the society will let you know that you are failing. Only women can be this delusional. And these sort of women, what would happen is a lot of men will give them the life, probably smash, and then they would just run.
You know, when I look back at some of the people I crossed paths with, the most dangerous ones weren't loud or obviously cruel. They were the ones who genuinely believed they were good. They'd rewrite every story, every situation to where they were the victim. They'd escape every single consequence. They never ever take accountability. In their mind, they never hurt anybody. Yet, somehow, some way, everyone else was to blame. And that's what makes them terrifying. Because you can't reason with someone who doesn't see the harm in their actions. They will never change because in their mind, there's nothing for them to fix. Then the damage just keeps repeating on and on and on again.
Women literally work at these jobs like McDonald's and crazy stuff, save money to get a BBL so they can go be around the crews of people and go try to find a man and be like, cool, like this is a thing. Like, and that's why it's this whole epidemic where women are like, I done got the BBL and I'm still working at McDonald's. Like I still got the job. I'm still stressed out. Like I still don't got nothing cracking.
So this goes back to like when we always had this conversation, like who's the prize? If women are doing all of that,
yeah, they are.
Then men have to be the prize.
But men are doing a lot too.
What?
You will say it all the time. No. Let me tell you, I'll be honest with you. Today I was just thinking about this because I did like all this stuff. Like I have my legs waxed, my everything, like my eyebrows, this, my hair. And it hurts. Like you don't know how painful it is to get your legs and your body waxed. Like I'm in there like, I'm in so much pain, right? And I'm thinking to myself like, damn, we do all of this. Yeah. Like it's so much. But you do, like, especially if you have a man, you're like, I have to make sure I'm fresh. I have this, I have that. Like you want to do that for the person you're with. Yeah. Like, I don't know that if that means they're the prize, but I do think that, I believe that men and women are both the prize. I think both people bring and add so much value that they can make each other better if it's the right situation, in my opinion. Mm-hmm. So like, yeah, as women, we do a lot. We do.
A lot.
We do a lot.
I love this game.
That man's gotta be above 6'2". I need you built. I need you fit and going to the gym multiple times a week. What is your 100K salary cap gonna do for me?
She said 5 things about her dream man. And not one thing was about his personality or character. Not even one. They were all material things. Fly me this place, do this for me, do that for me. You just sound like a liability. This is what throws me off about women and their delusion. You want this guy to be loyal to you, but why? Every woman wants him, and he knows that. If you want all of these things, you have to sacrifice other things, but they don't want to do that. They want a guy to be rich, handsome, get all the girls, be that nigga, moonwalk, spin, do a backflip, and then be with them, and only them.
You can't make this shit up, people. You cannot make this shit up.
Not saying that I won't get married, but if I do get married, it's gonna be what I want and not what the man wants.
This dude, how much money would you like him to make a year?
Over 60 million.
Wait, you say 60 million?
Yeah, 5 to 60.
So here's the complicated question. This man, who on a good day he's making somewhere between 5 and 60 million, respect, he's 6'1", why would he pick you?
I wouldn't know why he would. I guess it's the attraction, my drive, my determination. I guess that.
All right, so here's the follow-up. If he's making that much money, why does he want your drive? Wouldn't he just want you to be a pretty housewife?
Well, baby, I'm gonna be it now if you give me a castle.
All of a sudden.
With a wedding dress now, baby. Listen.
All of a sudden, baby knows how to change some diapers.
I don't need the diaper change, but if you can get, I just, listen.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right.
Come on, man. You got to take your meds, people. You got to.
I actually don't hear a lot of people talking about how different breakups feel when you start dating like higher echelon men and higher value men. Like when you're dating like an average guy or even like a below average guy, you guys break up and like there's shit you can hate on. You can think like, wow, he was a loser. He like was a bum. He had no drive in his life. He didn't have a job. He was a horrible boyfriend, whatever. But when you date upper level men and then have to go through breakups with them, you can't say any of that shit. The guy you were dating was educated, made lots of money, had an amazing job, took care of himself, looks good, is tall, etc., and has lots of options. Like there's nothing you can attack for your own ego. And on top of that, a lot of people in breakups love to be like, well, they're gonna regret that. They're gonna regret fumbling me. But when you're dating higher value men, they probably won't, because they can replace you like that.
In every relationship, this is how the woman should have to feel, that you could replace her with a click of your finger. So go and make yourself as high value as you can. Get yourself in the best position as you can. And then go in a relationship. And then let the woman know, I've got options. I love myself more, where I can just get up and leave anytime I want. So they'll be scared and they will play their part. And if they don't, they know what you're gonna tell them, right? It's time to go!
Ladies, if you want to be married to a high-value man, pull a page out of Victoria Beckham's playbook and look at Jada Pinkett Smith as an example of what not to do. Because while these women are different, they're pretty similar in that they both had thriving careers that kind of halted when they got married, and they also were both married to high-profile, wealthy men. One of them, however, being Victoria, chose to embrace her role as a supportive wife and would move from city to city at the blink of an eye whenever David said jump. Jada, on the other hand, resented her husband for having a career that would take off and support her lavish lifestyle and even throw her acting gigs, and because of that, made him feel guilty and like he wasn't doing enough. Not to mention, when both of these women had marital problems, one of them chose to handle them behind closed doors because she put her marriage ahead of her desire to be famous and have attention, whereas the other one chose to embarrass her family publicly and cheated on her man because she actually never respected him to begin with. And that is why Victoria has had a solid, happy marriage for 24 plus years, while Jada Pinkett Smith now lives separately from her husband and nobody takes her seriously. Because the thing is, if you want to be with a high value man, you need to understand your role as his wife. And it doesn't mean you can't have your own career, but it does mean that you still need to get on his program.
On his fucking headaches, come on! Bash!
Ladies, you really want a high value man? Really? Is that what you want? Listen to me for a second. Do you have any clue what that entails? It may sound good in theory, but from what I've seen, everyone that has said, I want a high value man, when you get one, you don't want it. Because it's hard. It takes a specific type of woman for that. It's not for the faint of heart. It's not going to be easy. He's going to put you in your place, hold you accountable. Why? Because he cares about you, not just being with you. And a high value man's not going to tell you, I love you all the time. He's going to show you by doing things, making sure you've eaten for the day, enough, making sure you slept enough, making sure you drank enough water, enough to survive. He's going to do things to benefit your financial future together. And he's going to know you're the one for him so much that he's going to work his you-know-what off, knowing in his head that he's doing it to better both of your lives. He's not out there cheating. Doesn't have time for that. He doesn't even care enough for that. Because at the end of the day, all a high-value man wants is a high-value woman that knows what she has when she has it. So if you have a high-value man, I don't care where you are in your life, don't let him go, because you may not ever get that chance again. Don't say I didn't warn you.
Let's go home! Let's go home, ladies and gentlemen! Let's go home! Let's go!
Like, right? Right? What man is going to look at that and say, you know what? I do need to pay her bills. Ladies, this is what you should ask yourself before you ask your man, that man, because he ain't yours yet. Ask yourself, what am I bringing to him to ease or make his life better? Mm-hmm. That's what value is. If you can't answer that question, you don't deserve anything yet. What has that man said in the way that you bring him value? If it's only, let me take you to dinner, let me take you to eat, let me do, why does he want to keep serving you if there's no service back? It is the law of reciprocity. What can you do to support that man? And that is the problem with these modern day women. It is all I, me, take. You got to be careful who you give to because takers don't know when to stop. Mm. Okay. I am tired. These people they're ruining this generation. It's literally ruining the generation.
Sensational.